Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Just Talk with Gabe. I'm here, my sidekick is here. So is our guest. Let's get started. Who do we have on today's show?
Well, we have one super awesome entrepreneur and podcaster, Jennifer Valdes.
I can't wait to hear all about her. So, go grab your snacks, sit back, relax, and as always,
Enjoy the show.
Jennifer, welcome to the show. We're glad you joined us for an episode of Just Talk with Gabe.
Thank you. I'm so glad to be here.
All right, thank you for being on. Let's get into it.
Awesome.
All right, so can you tell us how your journey about as an entrepreneur and how it led you to create a podcast?
Sure. So actually, I started out as a hospice nurse, and then I decided to go ahead and branch out and start my own medical field-based careers.
Wow.
And in that journey of becoming an entrepreneur and having lived a life of some trauma, I found myself kind of lost and afraid and not knowing where to go for direction and stuff. And I kind of thought, you know what, I'm going to start asking other female entrepreneurs for some advice and wisdom and guidance, and to see if that'll kind of help me get out of whatever mental issues I was going through at the time. And what I found was really invaluable. And I felt like I kind of had to share this with other people that were going through similar situations, and kind of let them know, hey, you know what, we all experience these feelings of self-doubt, and even though we all have our own things we're going through, you know, we do all need each other, and to have invaluable information like that. So that's actually the reason why I decided to start the podcast.
Oh, that's pretty.
That's
I
pretty
mean, that's an
interesting, yeah.
amazing journey.
That is.
I mean, that's
Thank you.
That's phenomenal. I'll let you know how we started ours. It doesn't
yeah.
top yours.
It's not that interesting.
It's not inspiring like yours. We were bored.
We were bored, yeah. That's it.
You were bored.
Bored.
Boredom.
I love that. Perfect.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, I love it though.
Exactly. I mean, yours, I'm sitting here going, wow. And that's amazing.
Oh.
That is, yeah.
Thank you.
Right. So, as for mental health advocacy, what does that look like for you, both personally and professionally?
So this is kind of it's really two questions for me when I think about it. So personally, it was me coming into my own self-control and accepting that I survived and persevered unique challenges, and that I'm okay. And even if you don't want to talk about your trauma or seek help, it's kind of a decision that you need to do in order to heal, because in talking out loud about things is where you can kind of find yourself, because you're hearing your voice. And so professionally, I mean, as I mentioned, I'm a hospice nurse. So I spend most of my career with families going through one of the hardest moments in their lives.
Right.
And I not only have been a nurse to them, but I also try to be a confidant and a friend, someone for them to open up to and share about their feelings, and kind of like a counseling, you know, but I'm not a counselor.
Right.
But I think in that situation, you kind of morph into everything.
Yeah, you come
you know, and
right, a holistic approach.
Absolutely.
Right. So being an entrepreneur can be incredibly demanding. So how do you balance, your passion for your business with the need to take care of everything else?
So, for this question, it's exactly why I started my podcast, From Gen to Generations, because I was having a hard time balancing, and I needed to find answers to all these questions that I didn't even know I had until I started living through it. Because you can hear people tell their story, but unless you actually live through it, it's hard to find relation, like people that you can relate to about that. So yeah, that's. Can you guys ask the question again? Sorry, there's so much.
No, you answered it. Yeah, that's good. That's great. Yeah. I mean, I'm sitting here going, Wow, she's so inspiring. So
Oh, thank you.
you hit the nail on the head. Now,
Okay.
I have a question about like the challenges, as an entrepreneur, and trying to get your business rolling. It's hard sometimes. What are
Yeah.
the challenges, like some of the biggest challenges you've faced as a woman in business, and how have you navigated those challenges?
So I happen to have chosen a career that's still, for the most part, female dominant.
Okay.
So this kind of has like two avenues of my personal challenges, and this isn't for all other medical professionals. I don't know, but for me personally, I find that female uh camaraderie and female support and like not being jealous or trying to outdo each other is still something that, as you know, as women, I believe our generation is still trying to overcome and
Right.
get better about. And and for me, it was really a struggle with my feminine counterparts, because it wasn't that I was trying to be better at what I was doing, or that I felt a type of way about my own um advancement and skills, so much as I try to bring the, hey guys, like, we're a team, we're all in this together, let's build each other up.
Exactly.
So right. So in my pod, as a female podcaster interviewing other female successful individuals, I'm hoping that I can change the mentality moving forward for us. So that's one. The second one, and as a female, I don't know if all female have the disadvantage of struggling with this, but it is a topic of history that's in history. There is sexual harassment. There is still very much that, whether it's meant to be friendly and you're able to dismiss it later on your drive home, you're thinking,
Right.
hey, like, was that my fault? Did I make a move or say something that led to that disrespectful comment? That it was a friendly comment. I mean, sure, it might have been taken meant to be taken as a compliment, but you know there's still that
Right.
like stigma. And as a trauma survival from many levels of abuse throughout my life, I find sexuality to be something very private, very personal. So anyway, that's that topic.
Right. Wow.
Yeah.
Again, I'm sitting here and like, wow, she's so awesome. So,
Oh, thank you.
absolutely. I think a
Thank
lot of
you.
people, I think you're gonna, with the podcast, a lot of people are gonna hopefully tune in and kind of see that there's a light at the end of there's a dark tunnel, so there's a light at the end of it. So,
You know what? I love that you said that, because I just got asked to write a 500 word like bio about myself, and I did so. And one of the things that I did say was, I hope to be a light at the end of someone's tunnel.
oh
I
wow,
want them I want them to see that, hey, like, this darkness that you're in right now, it's okay. We're going to
exactly,
make it through the other side.
exactly. So, see, we're manifesting that out there, and
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So I am interested in hearing your answer to this. What has been the most rewarding part about sharing stories and advice that resonates with your audience?
So, I guess for me, it's like empowering other women. It feels good to know that, whether it's someone at the grocery store or someone listening in on my podcast, or I spend most of my time out there in the world asking people, hey, what's next for you? What are you doing from here? Like, are you in school? What are your educational plans? Like, don't be a cashier forever if you don't want to be. And so I think the rewarding thing for me is just knowing that I go out there and I make the effort to help others be successful, that my energy is out there letting them know, hey, it's okay to think bigger than what you are now. You can do it.
exactly. That's the key. You kind of see someone out and about, and even a simple smile sometimes
Right.
that helps somebody's day turn from being the worst day of their life to just, oh wow, somebody actually acknowledged my existence. So yeah, I
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. So, as a busy entrepreneur and advocate, what are some of your like non-negotiable self-care practices that help keep you grounded and energized?
Oh man. You know, for me, like a non like this has to happen on a regular basis
uh-huh.
because I have to do mani pedi. Like I don't know what it is about getting my nails done and my toes done, but like when I'm out there in the world after a fresh mani pedi, my confidence is so like because I talk with my hands a lot. I'm a Latina, right?
Uh-huh.
So so my hands are always in my face. I'm driving, my hands are on the wheel, my hands are in my face. I work a lot with my hands. So having my beautiful nails to stare at a lot definitely gives me some confidence.
That's
but
awesome.
but seriously, one of the major things for self mental health that I do is journaling. I do an incredible amount of journaling. I've actually
Oh,
made it a
interesting.
ritual to every night before I go to bed, whether it's just a sentence or a full paragraph. I get whatever I need to get out in order to fall asleep now. It's just, as I said, it's a ritual. So it's become something where if I lay down and I don't open up my book, I'm like, I can't fall asleep. I
That's
got to do this. So
great.
I guess that's kind of become a like must do healthcare for me too.
That's really, yeah, I guess like it's kind of your, thinking about your day, you're writing down the goods, the bads, or maybe not even about your day.
Mhm.
You're just kind of
Right.
Writing
reflect,
something.
yeah, writing something.
Right. Sometimes it's actually just like a checklist for the next day to help calm my mind, like knowing that like okay, tomorrow this is the focus and this is the plan. And as you know, I'm on here because I'm an entrepreneur and podcaster. So operating several companies at the same time, my brain sometimes gets really cluttered and I need to
Right.
take a moment and just like write it out.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah, that makes
Oh,
sense.
Exactly.
yeah. Yeah.
I tried journaling. It didn't work. I'm gonna make you guys laugh.
Oh,
Actually,
you found that's right.
remember
You
that
found the
journal?
journal like the other
I
day,
found the journal the other
Aw.
day.
and we were going through it, and she was just like, "Well, this ended poorly, really fast."
It really did. I think I started it like, okay, that was gonna be my January, and this was like several years ago, like January 1st.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
This was so funny.
I think I lasted to what, January 15th.
Yeah, you just made it like 15 days, then
Oh
we
my
gave up.
gosh. But you know what? You can start again. Always
That's
start
true.
again. And then when you start again, don't put the pressure. You don't have to do it every day at first. Once a week is
Exactly.
fine. When you remember, even if it's every other month, just getting into the habit of putting it into your mind is where just start there.
Exactly. You were so right.
Right, that's true.
We really did have a good laugh because I know in some entries, like the towards the end, I put, well, same as yesterday.
Yeah, it was
And
just
like,
same as yesterday.
same as
Same as
yesterday.
yesterday.
Your journal. That's it.
Exactly. Journal. Same as yesterday.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna have to try that. I'm gonna actually pick it up again and I'll let you know what happens.
Okay, okay. You know what? I've been looking a lot too, like social media and stuff. There's actually a lot of great people out there putting out like 10 things to think about when you're journaling or just like journal for being grateful about one thing today. So,
Okay,
so
well, I'm
yeah.
gonna try it.
Awesome. Love that. I'm already inspiring. No.
See, there you go. You're doing what you said you were out there to do, and I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go for it.
Right. I'm going to hold you to it.
Okay, you can. We will talk offline, and you can like, okay, so how's it going? And I'll be like, well,
Right?
Jennifer, I for the past like 3 months, I've put
Same
same
as
as
yesterday.
yesterday.
All right.
Well, you
So
say it all out in your podcast. That's why. This is
yeah,
your
Exactly. There
journal.
you
exactly.
go.
This
There
is
you
your
Exactly.
go.
journaling.
This is journaling.
Right.
Yeah.
What has been the one like big like lesson that you've learned as an entrepreneur and a podcaster that's helped you define your career?
So you know what? It really comes down to I'm okay. I
That's
am okay. It's okay to be me. My trauma does not define me and I am I'm coming into my power as a person and as a woman.
that's awesome.
It is, yeah.
Thank you.
So, in your opinion, what is the hardest part about being an entrepreneur?
So, in my opinion, the hardest part about being an entrepreneur, I guess, would just be pushing through the self doubt.
Yes,
So,
I agree with
trying to understand that in order to succeed, it's okay to first fail. And when you fail, start again. You
that.
need to start again. There's no failing is not the end of the story. And I feel like for me, I was so afraid of failing, but somehow I think through my faith and through my mother's support, and I have a wonderful adult child. She's Athena Jade, and I was able to be afraid but still do it, like kind of like jumping off head first and just being like, well, we'll see what happens.
That's
Right,
awesome.
that is.
so so yeah, I think that would be my answer there.
That's a good answer.
That is.
Thank you.
So how do you personally see the podcast evolving over time?
So, since it is in its beginning stages, I hope to continue to reach others who need to hear from other amazing women from all kinds of cultures, backgrounds, walks of life. These women are going to have different career paths. And I hope that it can create some clarity, direction, understanding, support for them in their time of trying to struggle with, can I do this? Should I do it? Am I doing it right? My podcast interviewees are going to also come from different stages of success in their career. I have some that are just starting off their entrepreneurship, others that are in the middle of their business, and others that are just retiring and exiting out. So yeah, that's where I see it going.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's interesting. Yeah, that's
I
cool.
can't wait to hear more.
Yeah.
I really can't.
Thank you.
All right, guys, we're going to go on a quick commercial break, so we'll be right back.
We'll be right
All
back.
right, see you.
Welcome to Action Magazine, your front row seat to the world of entertainment. Get the latest news, exclusive stories, and the insider access to the hottest trends and more, all in one place. But here's the twist. Action Magazine isn't just something you read, it's something you experience. Dive deeper with interactive features, immersive videos, and content that comes to life on your screen. For the best experience, view on your computer. Get in on the action. Stay ahead of the curve with stories that move just as fast as you do. Action Magazine. Entertainment redefined. Log on now and experience the difference.
Welcome back to the show, everybody.
Oh, welcome back, guys.
All right, let's get into the fun round.
The fun round. I like the fun round. I mean, I'm going
fun round.
Exactly. I'm going to
boy.
get one of those drums. You know how they like?
Oh,
do
the drum
things?
rolls?
Yes.
Please no.
I-
Please no.
It's happening. It's happening.
Okay, anyway.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so what is your favorite city and why?
Okay, so I do love to travel. LA.
LA? Okay.
Okay.
I
like that.
I
I
love
love LA.
LA. You know why? Because we really do have such a rich culture. We're like a melting pot. I'm sure you guys have heard people say that before. We are a
Yeah.
cultural melting pot. People from all over the globe come here and establish themselves, and also it's home.
Oh yeah, LA is great. I love LA.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
If you had to give a TED talk on something completely unrelated to your work, what would it be?
Completely unrelated to my work. Ooh, I'm such a workaholic. I guess it would be like the power of the mind, like stuff regarding around meditation and spiritualism, and how important that is to like self ground and get in tune with the universe.
Oh, that sounds. I would totally get
Yeah.
into that TED talk for
Totally.
sure.
Thank you.
What's the most random skill you have that would come in handy during a zombie apocalypse?
So I don't really know how handy this random skill would be because I'm actually an MMA fighter. I know
that's
different
awesome.
styles of martial I know different styles of martial arts. Thank you. But the problem is, like, I don't want to get that close to a zombie.
Yeah,
That's
So,
that's true. That's true.
so I think I would learn how to shoot a gun or something.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
But it is like my most random, like, I think it would be more helpful to know how to fight rather than not. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll stick with that one.
That's a cool that
That's
is
a
a cool
cool
like.
skill,
Hey,
yeah.
I'm an MMA fighter. I mean that is cool. Random, like just random fact that you keep in your pile of knowledge there. That's so cool.
Right.
If you could have dinner with any fictional character, who would it be and why?
All right, you guys know Anne Rice?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so the Interview with the Vampire series, The Vampire Chronicles,
Oh,
the Vampire Lestat.
yes,
I,
please. I totally yeah.
yeah. I need a one-on-one with that dude, please.
Totally
Yeah.
agree. Now, I think I'm gonna have to request the Brad Pitt version, but you know,
You mean Tom Cruise?
I mean, oh yeah, that's right. He
Tom
did play
Cruise.
Lestat.
Yeah.
True. I forgot. But yeah, okay, I'm good with either one of them. You know, I can hang out with either one of them. So you know,
I you know what? I agree.
I'm totally loving
Louis
that.
or Lestat.
Exactly.
Right. So, if your life were a sitcom, what would the theme song be?
Oh man, a sitcom? It's more of a drama, but and for that reason, I would say I'm Bad at Love for Halsey, Pills and Potions by Nicki Minaj. I mean, I am a music, I would say, buff. I love music. So, and if we want to go old school, I would have to go with Leather and Lace by Stevie Nicks.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Those are both good.
Yeah, I listen to like mostly rock and metal, but Halsey is on my playlist. So yeah,
Yes.
that's like one of the few
Yeah.
pop artists I really like. So yeah, I can get behind that.
Awesome.
Right. So if you could only take 5 things to a desert island, what would they be?
Only 5.
Yep.
I know, right?
Okay. Seeds.
Okay. Oh,
Okay.
that's a good
Yeah, that's
one.
a good one.
Like, I want to grow food. A fire starter because I can't start my own fire.
Right.
A knife.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
And I think a cooking pot.
Okay.
Okay.
Those are good. Actually, yeah.
That's
those
4,
are,
ain't it?
No, I think I said that's 4.
That's 4,
Or
yeah.
3.
That's 4.
4.
A cooking pot. Change of underwear.
Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Those are actually some unique. We've never really heard those answers before.
Not really.
Actually,
No.
no. So see,
Really, I'm
We
interested to see what others have to say.
Oh my gosh, let's see. We've had like cell phones.
Yeah.
Oh
Boat.
God.
I
Boat.
know.
Boat was the funniest one.
Boat was the funniest one. We were
So
like,
you could leave.
Oh,
anytime.
genius! Can you bring a boat? Is that considered an item?
Technically, yeah.
technically, you bring yourself a boat.
Genius. See,
And
that's
then-
thinking outside the box.
We've got flare guns.
Oh yeah, flare guns.
Oh, good idea.
Had like people.
They just trap other people with
Actually
them.
trap other people with them on the island.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. A friend.
On phone a friend.
You know what's funny? I noticed that the pattern is that everyone is going onto the island with the hopes of getting off of the island,
Yeah.
and my answers are settling in.
Yeah.
there you go. You're just like, I'm gonna get that on my own. There you go.
What is the weirdest food combination that you just enjoy?
Okay, so my son is 5, and for this reason, there's lots of Oreos all the time.
Uh-huh.
So this one time I was like eating bacon, and I took a bite of an Oreo, and it was just like I wasn't even thinking about it. I was just like I still have bacon in my mouth as I'm chewing. I'm like, oh my God, this
that's-
is fabulous.
Okay.
I can get behind that.
I mean,
I mean,
you
it's kinda
must
like
try
vanilla,
it.
so we're talking. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, so very delicious.
Okay,
I mean, I could see it. Though. That's the weird part. Like, I could get it. Yeah.
I could totally see
Yeah.
that. Absolutely.
I love Oreo and bacon.
There you go. We're gonna have to try
Mhm.
that now we're gonna have to have a taste tester. You know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Let me know what you think.
We will.
Now, would you rather have the ability to talk to animals or just like stick with regular people?
Well, people are animals. So
That's true.
That's
I
true.
will stick to people.
There you go. I don't know. I think I would want to just have the power to talk to animals because
I'm talking the animals, just my dog. That's
yeah,
it.
just our dog. Yeah, our little office mascot because
Uh-huh.
he's a mess.
He's mean.
He's
Well,
a mess.
well, I guess my question would be, is it one or the other? Because
It'd
if
be
it's
one or
one
the
or the
other.
other,
Yeah,
yeah, so it's definitely people then,
People,
yeah.
yeah.
That's what, yeah.
I think I don't know. I would just love to know what goes on in his mind because he gives you the dirtiest looks, and then he's just like, it's just like he's saying, "I run this place, so you have to obey me." It's just
So
weird
we
over
can
here.
reason with him.
Oh,
We need to understand.
yeah, animals are wild. We're not actually their owners, they're our owners.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah. Totally, yeah.
yeah.
Right. So, if you were a flavor of ice cream, which one would you be?
I don't have to think about this. Chocolate chip cookie dough, hands down.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's perfect
There we go.
answer. I think I would have to say vanilla though. I
Ne-
don't know.
Neapolitan, because I'm all over the place.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm.
Neapolitan. All right. You have one person to give a shout out to. Who is it? Why'd you pick them?
My mom. My mom has been my greatest influencer, my greatest cheerleader, and my confidant. She's actually my business partner. She is my everything, my inspiration. She's what I hope to be for my children.
Oh, that's awesome.
That is, yeah. So, what is the one piece of advice you would give to people who kind of want to follow in your footsteps?
The most important thing that I would have to say to them is trust yourself. Even if you don't believe in yourself yet, you have to trust in yourself to find your strength to get to the belief in yourself.
That's great advice.
That is really great advice.
Thank
So,
you.
in addition to all that you have going on, what's next for you?
So I'm hoping to succeed in my advocacy for mental health and strength. This is a new venture in my life now, and that is a focus that I am giving great precedence to at the moment. So I'm hoping that that is what's next for me, is making some feet print in this new journey I'm on.
Oh, I can't wait to
Right.
follow up with you on this.
Thank you.
In addition to all you have going on, what's next for you?
And all of this that I have going on, what's next for me?
Yep.
Well, I guess same answer. I just want to continue to be able to reach out to others and change their mentality regarding their self-worth, worth and self-success and guidance, and that's what's next for me, and continuing to find myself through helping others find themselves, and we're all going to grow and succeed together.
Right. Okay.
Did you just repeat that?
I think I did. I'm all over the place. I was
See,
looking. I
that
was looking at the dog.
Neapolitan
Yeah.
ice cream. I was just
I've got 50
I
things
know.
going
Now,
on.
now everyone has to go out for dessert.
Yeah. I was looking at the dog. I was
That's
wondering what
okay.
he was doing. And
he was about to talk too, and we were both sitting here.
Oh,
going,
crap.
Don't say
Please don't say anything.
Charlie. And then that's so funny. You should have seen my look over here, Jennifer. I was like,
I was like, wait, that's the same thing. Whatever. Anyway.
That was a
Well,
great.
I think I answered a different way.
All right. So, what is the one thing you want our audience to know about you?
I think one of the most important things that I need them to know, because I am starting out as a mental health advocate, and they are trying to get to know me and see, if I am someone that is going to be able to help and follow. And I just want them to know that we, as well as I, am not victims. We are survivors.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. All right. Last question. Where do people find you on social media?
All right. Well, they can find me on actively Facebook, Instagram at From Gen to Generations, JEN to Generations, or my name, Jennifer Valdes, VALDES, like Sam.
Awesome.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us today.
We can't wait.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
Yay! Thank you guys for having me. This was so much fun.
Well, we will definitely have you come back to catch us up on what's going on. And
love it. Thank you.
All right. We'll see you later. Thank you.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Did you guys hear the show? I know we did. Thanks, Jennifer, for joining us today. Make sure to check out her podcast. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.